Call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Rachachodash. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Yashar with an epistle. This just popped into my news feed, and as soon as I read the words, "Some say the world will end in fire," I had to jump on the opportunity to make an epistle. So, this is published by the Associated Press, and it reads, "Some say the world will end in fire," and we, being in the truth, know that that is going to happen, but the world is not going to be destroyed. It's going to be cleansed, and we're going to see the downfall of our enemies, the so-called white man whose biblical name is Esau Edom, and we're going to see the rise of the so-called Negros, Latinos, a good chunk of West Indians, and so-called Native Americans, which comprise the nation of Israel, the most talented and gifted people, despite being in a low estate currently. Wrote the poet Robert Frost, and for much of 2021, Associated Press photographers captured scenes of a world ablaze amid rumblings of ruin, and that's coming to a city near you. Now, all these pictures, or a majority of these pictures, are very enlightening, but I just want to get to the pictures that show fire, because this is what the epistle's about. All right, so right here, firefighters battle the sugar fire, part of Beckworth Complex fire in Doyle, California, on July 9th, 2021. Isn't that a beautiful scene, man? Anytime you see fire, just know Yahweh Bashem Rashad is in the midst of that flame. A man watches as wildfire approaches Kocheli Beach near the village of Limni, Greece, about 160 kilometers or 100 miles north of Athens on August 6, 2021. Isn't that beautiful? A man runs to escape the heat from multiple funeral pyres of victims at a crematorium on the outskirts of New Delhi, India, on April 29th, 2021. Oh, here we go. A woman carries a wooden cross, which is a symbol of death, during a pilgrimage, which we know that's not actually a pilgrimage, to pray that the Pacaya volcano decreases its activity, which is mad wicked, because anytime you see stuff like this, you want it to turn up. This place has to be cleansed. In San Vicente Pacaya, Guatemala, on May 5th, 2021, the volcano, just 50 kilometers or 31 miles south of Guatemala's capital, became very active in early February. Smoke envelops trees at the Sugar Fire, part of Beckworth Complex fire, burns in Doyle, California on July 9th, 2021. Look at that destruction. It's beautiful, and that smoke, intoxicating. I can only imagine. Oh, here we go. People board a ferry to evacuate from Pefke village on Evia Island north of Athens, Greece, on August 8th, 2021, as a wildfire devours pristine forests on the island and smoke and ash block out the sun. Isn't that a sight to see? Delicious. Oh, a home is engulfed in flames as the Dixie Fire rages south of Janesville in Northern California on August 16th, 2021. Man, the Lord is just slapping the shit around in California because that place is hella wicked. Alright, that goes for the flame images. I'm pretty sure I hit most of them. Anyways, the article is you just gotta go to your favorite search engine and type in AP, blah, 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 blah. The title's already there. Let's get the scripts. So this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. This is the words of Yahushua Hamashiach. I come, Salak, I am come to send fire on the earth. Fire, a very beautiful cleansing agent. All right, picture this, man. Nukes are flying and whizzing around. Laser weapons are being shot out. Chariots are pulling up in the most luxurious yet terrifying fashion. Wapple zapples are getting shot. Just straight destruction, pandemonium, and most of all, cleansing. Picture that. And what will I if it already be kindled? Now, I had to look up the other translations of this to get a better understanding. All right, so I popped over to BibleHub.com. Now, I'm just going to read a couple of other translations. So, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49 from the NIV. I have come to bring fire on the earth, and how I wish it were already kindled. And if you look at that word kindle in the slave definition, it just means set something on fire. All right, from the NLT, I have come to set the world on fire, and I wish it were already burning. Oh my goodness. So let's pop over back to the KJV. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. This is Abba Malak Yahushai. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it already be kindled, if it already be lit on fire? Because imagine this, man. Can you imagine the amount of indignation, which just means righteous anger, Yahushua has for all the wicked and abominations that are being done on this earth that only a power can understand and witness? Because us, being in these flesh mortal bodies, we understand that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is devious and does wickedness. But there's only so much we've seen and know. There are so many, I think the word is clandestine, done in secret, things that Esau, Edom, the other nations, 2/3 of our people are doing on the lows, man. On the crypto, on the hidden. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai sees it. So of course he wants to light this place up on fire, man. Burn it all down, I say. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 29. For our power is a consuming fire. Yes, he is. Flame, poof, combustion. That's how you get rid of this place, man. And you make sure that wickedness don't ever come back. And once the nation of Israel is established, the true nation of Israel, all wickedness will be put away from our nation. And all the curses that are on our nation from Deuteronomy chapter 28:15 on down is going to be applied to these heathen nations. And when they go off, we gonna bust them. I ain't talking caps. So, yo, we're going to end it off with Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For, behold, Yahweh Bashem Yashai will come with what? With fire, with Ashiam, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, like whoosh, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So all those images we saw of flames of fire, man, that's gonna look like a lighter being flicked compared to the actual flames that's gonna happen. Let's see if I can get an image right quick. Okay, give me something. Oh, okay, we'll go with this one. So a home is engulfed, right? You see this home engulfed, man? That's gonna look like lighter flames compared to what's really gonna pop off, man. Yo, Babylon the Great, which is known today in modern terms as America, in 1 hour, that place is gonna be popping. Is gonna be popped off, man. It's gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be engulfed in the most deadly flames known in existence. And who's at the forefront of that, man? Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, with the go ahead, with the order coming in from the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the creator of everything known and unknown and beyond. So with that, I hope y'all were edified. Shalom.